is a brand new statement. Won't let you walk the pavement that leads to everything I am. You can't change me. I am unbreakable. Don't wanna be somebody else. It's time to take control. Convince you all that's how I roll. Light it up, touch the sky. Make me feel alive, and I will become more. In this
Hey guys. Welcome to episode 4
Yes.
of Go Time. That is the name that we have decided to go with. We came up with it last week.
Won't let you walk the pavement that leads to everything.
All right, we've got some eyeballs coming on. Thank you. So yeah, we are Leah
Yes.
and Todd. And
Hi.
we are here at Remax Go, live at the Central Texas headquarters of our operation. And we love helping agents, and we love coming up with ideas to further their life and their business and to just make things better. So today we came up with a really cool concept that I'm excited to share.
Yes.
Can't wait to hear what you're going to say, but we're going to talk about who's your competition.
Who is your competition? Yes.
Man, I love that. So it's kind of a provocative title, but obviously, you know, we're talking about you are your own competition. That is the only person you're competing against. It's a game of you versus you, and what can you do? And so we have some cool ideas.
Yeah.
We'll start with you, Leah.
Well, Karen, producer Karen, if you want to pull up your competition, you want to read
Ooh.
that?
Oh, I can
Okay.
read that.
Thank you.
Your competition isn't other people. Your competition is your procrastination, your ego, the unhealthy food you're consuming, the knowledge you neglect, the negative behavior you're nurturing, and your lack of creativity. Man, compete against that. So that sounds harsh, but man, that's
True
reality.
words.
True
Yeah.
words.
True words.
And so go ahead and
Okay.
tell us what you came up with.
So, in coaching agents and training real estate agents and being a real estate agent myself, my biggest thing was getting in the right mindset. So I don't know if you've ever heard of Eminem, maybe once or twice. 8 Mile. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie. It's absolutely one of my favorites, but I definitely play Eminem in my car super loud.
Really?
All of
I love
his
that.
songs just to get in the right mindset when I am going to a listing appointment or when I am working with a buyer. It's just kind of to get out of my own head
Mhm.
kind of thing. But you do have to be in the right mindset.
Yeah. We could have a whole
It's a lot.
you could have
Yeah.
there are podcasts to get dedicated to nothing but mindset.
Right.
And so it's not a 5-minute conversation.
No.
Right? But that's one aspect of it is what you're thinking about on your way to talk to somebody. Or
Yes.
or it could be, I've seen people do that same thing before they make calls, like when they're going to call their sphere, or they're going to call FSBOs or expireds
Yeah.
or possible buyers and listings. And they play music to get them pumped up before they ring the, dial the
Yes.
phone. So
you
yeah.
have to, I mean, it's a thing. It's a thing for me,
Mhm.
and it definitely works. And so if that can help you and you need to go listen to Eminem, go for it. Whatever music
What's
you
your
want to
song?
listen to.
Oh,
yeah.
we were talking about this yesterday. Like professional baseball players have a song
Walk
that
out
they
to.
walk out to, right? And you see the football players when they're on the field warming up, they always have their really nice Beats headphones.
I love it when
and-
they're mic'd up.
Oh yeah,
It's fun.
that's fun.
Yeah.
But they'll be listening to some song, and who knows? Some of them are listening to classical music, some of them are listening to hardcore rap, some of them are listening to heavy metal. They're
Right.
trying to psych themselves up for the battle,
Yes.
and I love that.
Yeah. All right. Number 2 would be to always do what is right. It is kind of a cutthroat business in real estate. Sometimes it is, but we here where we work, we like to play nice in the sandbox, as Scott, our broker, always says. But we also try to always do what is right, doing the right thing, even if it means that you're not going to get those 5 listings that you really wanted. You're still going to do the right thing. I might be talking about a personal experience, but you're going to do the right thing and you're going to stick to that, because in the end, it will definitely outweigh, right? And then that is going in with your competition and how that all kind of works. And then third is who is in your inner circle. So I have an awesome inner circle here at Remax Go. But I also have a friend group circle that I constantly am asking or confiding in them. They're talking to me about things. So you want to make sure that you definitely have a really good inner circle that you can talk to, conversate with. And also, what is that saying when they 5 people?
You're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with.
Right. And also too, if you're not the smartest or if you are the smartest, I guess at the table, stop. If you are the smartest at that table, or you might need to get a different table. Right.
You want to be what do they say? You never want to be the smartest person in the room.
Right.
And even if you are, you don't want to pretend to be. You want it because you want to always be learning.
Yes.
And so you want to be around people who love learning
Mhm.
and who I've seen a lot of stuff on social media lately about like the people that if people don't like you anymore because of your success, then they weren't supposed to be in your life in the first place.
They were not.
They weren't. They're not stepping up with you. So sometimes we were talking about this yesterday. You have to let some people go, and it's not an aggressive thing, but it's like you've got to protect your mindset.
Yeah,
that's part of that.
Right.
You've got to protect your ability to be positive and to work hard and to stay focused on what your goals are. And your value system. I think that's an even bigger piece. Is like when you wake up in the morning, your value system is what you hope, compassion, love, patience, all those things, service, making the world a little better, making your family better. If those are your values, if somebody in your life doesn't support those values, then they're going to work themselves out, and you have to let them, and it's okay.
Let them. Yes. All right. Those are my 3. So what are your 3?
Man, we could do a season of podcast on each of those.
Oh yeah.
We could so awesome.
Totally dive deeper.
Yeah. And we will
covering this.
But this is just basic stuff. And so I went a different direction. You know, people are different. We talked about that last week. You and I, as much as we have in common, we have some major differences in just our makeup, how we're wired, to use your words. Like our brains work differently, and we're both successful. We're both fun. We're both likable, but we have a different way of going about life.
Right.
And so my brain, when I said, okay, what are 3 things when it comes to competing with me? It was more about procrastination is one of them. And procrastination is one of, I know I'm the only one within within earshot of my voice that deals with procrastination. We could do a whole series on that, but for procrastination, I'm working on, I do a lot of studying. I listen to a lot of other podcasts. I read books. I listen to books. I'm constantly a student of why am I this way, right? How can I be better? And the thing I've learned recently, the tool with procrastination that I would suggest everyone try if you have this problem, sometimes it's you're looking at the thing that you want to accomplish and it's in the other room, and you might be cleaning something or might be doing something on your computer. Well, if your computer's in your computer bag and then there's too many steps to get to the computer, right? So what if you said, okay, I need to follow up with some leads in KV Core, my CRM. What if I said, I'm going to set a timer and I only have to do this for 2 minutes? And you go do it. There's no way you're only going to do it for 2 minutes.
No.
You're going to stay with it. And so for me, if I can just say, okay, Todd, you don't have to do this for the next 4 hours of your life, but go spend 2 minutes working on this one thing, whatever it is. And I'll inevitably do more. If it's walking down the road, like if I need to go for a walk, put on your shoes, go outside and walk for 2 minutes. I dare you to stop after 2 minutes, because you'll start going, oh, this is kind of cool. Why would I stop? That's dumb. I already got my shoes on and I'm already out here. So that's kind of the crux of that. Kind of hand in hand with that for me is overwhelm. I feel overwhelmed sometimes because I have so many things. So I read recently that think of your mind like a laptop computer with a bunch of tabs open.
All his tabs are open.
And by the way, I have all those red numbers on my emails and my texts.
Oh, I do too.
Drives some people crazy.
I do too.
If you have too many tabs open on your computer, it's going to run slower. And so if you can close some tabs, how does that relate to personal life and business? Well, if I'm trying to do 12 things at one time, there's no way I can give all the attention I need to one thing or two things. So what if I go through all the tabs that are open in my life, like my job, my real estate clients, my relationships, my health and fitness, my diet, all those things that are bouncing around in my head. Like I want to be better at all these things at one time. How about take a deep breath, close some tabs, say, I'm not going to work on that today. I'm only going to work on these 3 things today. And then it makes it more bite-sized, right? Where I can focus better on smaller amount of things. So that's what I mean by close some tabs,
right?
And figure out how to do that.
And you are not the only person that has multiple tabs open.
Yeah, no, you're
we
right.
have them all open.
Yeah,
yes.
And I wonder, in this business we're in, it attracts creative people. It attracts techie hunter-gatherer type people that kind of run on a different speed than people who tend to do a different type of 8 to 5 kind of job, right?
Right.
And so I have a feeling there are more of you out there like me that have too many tabs open and don't even realize what a problem that is. So I wanted to say, if anybody deals with adult ADD or any kind of dopamine receptor deficiency issues like that, and you just don't know what to do about it, private message me, because I'm on a journey. My password, my word of the year is Atomic Focus 2024. So it combines habits,
right?
Atomic Habits.
That's his favorite book.
And focusing.
And we're doing that book club, by the way.
I'm going to yes, we are. I'm going to focus on atomic levels. And so if you want to know more about that, go on that journey with me. Come on, because I think we have a lot of people suffering in silence, like I was, that don't know how to slow their brain down long enough to be as productive as they want to be. Okay.
That.
So I went on a little too much on that. 30 minutes a day rule. We were talking about this. If you do anything for 30 minutes a day for 1 year, it'll change your life. Let's give some examples. If I do 10 push-ups a day, or I start with 10 push-ups a day, and I do at least 10 push-ups a day every day for a year, will I look different?
Yes.
Right. And same with if I go for a walk for 30 minutes a day, I will look different. I will feel different. If I texted people from my database or from my phone and just said, hey, and caught up with them, and I did that 30 minutes a day for 365 days, would my business be different?
Sure would.
Absolutely. So it's not only just the act of doing that, it's the compound effect. It's like the compound interest on that activity. So if I go walking for 30 minutes a day, eventually I'm going to be like, why am I only walking 30 minutes? Maybe I could run half of that. Maybe I could stretch more before that. Maybe when I get back, I'm going to have some more energy. So I'm going to start doing some push-ups. Maybe I'm going to start shedding a little weight and I'm going to have more energy. And I'm going to think, why am I not working out? Oh, you know what? What if I started eating better? And it's going to build, right?
Then you get to go shopping for new clothes.
And you're probably going to make more money because you have more energy to finish that task at the end of the day.
Yes.
Focus is going to be better.
Your drive is going to be better.
Your drive, your momentum, an object in motion tends to stay in motion, right? So let's start doing something. One of my favorite ones that I'm trying to make myself do is do a video. What if I spent 30 minutes a day doing some sort of social media video? Even if I don't post it every day, if I'm doing some kind of video every day, I'm going to get better at videos. I'm going to increase my business. I'm going to increase my social footprint so people know who I am and they're reminded that I do real estate and blah, blah, blah. So I really do think that 30-minute rule is going to be a fun test this year.
So how do you get started? Like, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
One bite at a time.
Yeah.
So you have to just start. You have to make that commitment and actually do the work. We've given you some suggestions. And then, of course, Todd would love for you to follow up and private message him if anyone wants to reach out to him on that as well.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, definitely. Gosh, we don't have enough time. Like we've been on it. This is our 4th episode. I think. Yes. I don't know if I mentioned that, but we at first it was like, 20 minutes is good. And now it's hard to stop. And we could have gone deeper. So yeah, we'll have to, figure out a way to maybe do that as we go on. But for now, we really want more people to hear about this. And so share, heart, whatever we do. We have this going live on YouTube every week.
Yes.
YouTube.com/@Remax Go Texas. Share that because that's easier for people to open up and watch, right? So definitely do that. Why am I wearing this?
I'm not going to sing, but it is Todd's birthday. So we wanted to
it's
wish
my birthday.
Todd a happy birthday. He's the singer of the two of us. So
I'm
wouldn't
not
be
gonna sing
fair,
myself.
but you can blow out your own candle.
Yes.
There you go.
Happy
So happy
me.
birthday.
Thank you.
Todd. It is a party. We did say we would have hats and a party, and he likes to dance at the end of this show as well. So y'all follow along. Wish him happy birthday today. He's awesome. So glad you can be my co-host with
Yes,
me.
co-host.
Just saying.
Awesome.
Yeah, no.
That is awesome.
All right, guys. Well, we will see y'all later. Bye. I heard a happy birthday song. Wait.